What is up, console superstars, and how are you all doing today? I'm hoping you guys are all having, if not going to have, an awesome day and night. Here we are, really quick, taking a look at the MyGM draft combine, and basically this is the players that are going to be available for the expansion draft. We took a really quick look at it, and then we decided to advance. Now we are going to go into the pre-draft workouts, which is what I believe is more important, as we got the 5th pick in this year's NBA draft. So of course we're going to select the top 10 prospects and see what we can do with them and see who is available actually for us at the end of the day to be drafted. Now we are about to do the expansion draft, and real quick we took a look at the players that were available. Right now we are looking at players in terms of age, potential, and overall. So Luke Anderson or Kyle Anderson, don't know exactly why I said Luke Anderson, was overall the best overall, the youngest age, and I thought as a small forward he's going to have a great impact on the team. I decided to pick him up, most likely going to be our starting small forward. So basically in this draft, what I decided to do personally was I want to build a dynasty, and I know that the dynasty won't be built on the first year. It's possible, I'm not gonna say it's not, but it is extremely difficult to do on the first year. Just go out and get a ring unless you mess with the options and force trades, etc., and have a budget over 130 million, etc., and just force trades and ignore the budget. That's the way that I believe it's best possible. It's very hard to do an expansion draft, come into the NBA and just begin dominating, but it's not impossible. So what I'm gonna do this year is I'm gonna do my best to make this team a winning team, to get them to the playoffs, and to get ourselves a ring on our finger. I want to give myself 3 years. That's what I want to give myself. I am giving myself 3 years to get the Baltimore Barons a ring on their fingers. So we are gonna go through 3 years together on this MyGM. If we get a ring, then we finish this series successfully. If we don't get a ring, then we are going to decide, meaning you the viewers and me as a YouTuber, we're going to decide whether we want to give ourselves an extra 2 years to actually try and get a ring and win the championship and go home happy. Now I like playing my 2K MyGM very seriously, so I don't like, let's say, exiting out when you get eliminated or doing any of that sketchy stuff. If I lose, I'm gonna keep it straight up with you guys and I'm gonna show it. I'm gonna tell you my emotions and everything that went into it. But basically, as I said before, in this draft all we did was really look at the highest overalls available, then look at their potential, and then look at their age. Now the biggest factor in my opinion out of all of this was their age and potential. I didn't really care too much about the overall because I knew for a fact that most players wouldn't be above a 75, so it really did not matter to me too much. But what I did care a lot about was their potential. If they're old already, then of course their potential was gonna be an A, etc. Is Kevin Garnett, or an example is Kevin Garnett. His potential was an A, but he's already past his prime, so it's clearly impossible for him to get back to that overall. So what I was basically looking at once again was just their potential and age, and then from there I saw their overall, and that's basically how we drafted. And now we are discussing with our coach who he plans for us to draft, or who he wants us to draft. He wants us to draft Brandon Ingram. Now I think that's impossible considering we have the 5th pick, and since we have the 5th pick, it's going to be very difficult considering that most likely he'll be gone by the first 2 picks of the draft, and he got heated. We lost 5 trusts, but hey, I'd rather tell him the truth than lie to him, to be honest. So the Lakers get the 1st pick of this NBA draft, and they draft Ben Simmons. So Ben Simmons is off the board for us, and we know that right away. An overall of 79, 2nd pick by the 76ers is Brandon Ingram. So we have a little role reversal right there. Now the Hornets trade their 3rd pick, and the Suns actually end up drafting, well, Chris Dunn actually goes to the Hornets because they traded with the Suns. Jamal Murray goes to the Pittsburgh Force, and we had 24 trade offers, but none of them were really appealing at all. I just wanted to draft a player and draft the best available player for us. So I looked at DE rank, and Buddy Hield was still on the board, was supposed to go 4th overall, but didn't. So we decided, hey, why not pick up a shooting guard? We're going to need a shooting guard, and I'm planning on making him the star of our team. The next pick goes to the Brooklyn Nets as they traded with the Celtics, and they actually ended up picking up Jaylen Brown. So we ended the conversation really quickly, and Isaiah Whitehead was still available in the second round, and his DE rank is 17, so I'm imagining that he was actually supposed to go in the first round, as all of his DE rank, 2K rank, everything was actually pretty high. So we decided to draft him, and with this we go on to free agency, and we see which players their contracts are ending. We're only going to sign Kyle Anderson, and with this we end today's episode. So if you guys enjoyed the episode and are ready for more of MyGM, make sure you guys hit the thumbs up button. As always, guys, if you have not subscribed, make sure you do to continue to see MyGM and 2K videos. And as always, have a great day and night. Stay positive, keep on grinding, keep on smiling, and I'll catch all you superstars on the next one. Peace out, console superstars.